Hello everyone, welcome back. Happy you're here, great to see ya. For those of you who don't know or are new here, my name is Becca, and I just like to talk about things that make me happy. Whether that's anime or movies or manga or books or video games and so much more. I'm just here chatting about things that make me smile and, well, hopefully they bring a smile to your face too. And we can just chill here together. And one of the things that I love and love to talk endlessly about to people who will listen, anybody who listens, I'm gonna chat about it with them. Anybody, is the video game Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a game where you inherit your grandfather's farm and it's your job to make it successful. Whatever way that looks like to you, it's your job to make it successful. You can farm crops, raise animals, forage for food, fish, go in the mines and mine for minerals, and also battle monsters and make relationships with the villagers in town. Now, I have done a video where I've ranked all the Stardew Valley bachelors and bachelorettes, which you can find in the link below. And I've also talked about Krobus, who is a friend that you can make in the game, which you can have as a roommate on your farm. But there are a lot of other relationships and friendships you can make with the other villagers. So I think it's important that we also give those villagers some love and rank them as well. One of the really fun things about Stardew Valley is there is a lot of different types of characters that you can meet. And for our ranking, that means there's a lot of different type of characters we can rank. So many characters. Today I'm just going to rank the characters in Stardew Valley that you can actually give gifts to. The ones that you can give gifts to, that you can do tasks for, that will increase your friendship level with them. But don't worry, there are still lots of different types of characters to rank in that category. And those characters are Caroline, Pierre, Clint, the dwarf, Demetrius, Robin, Evelyn, George, Gus, Sandy, Vincent and Jazz, Jody, Kent, Mare Lewis, Marnie, Pam, Lioness, Leo, Willie, and the Wizard. Because that's a lot of characters, and for me to individually go through them and rank them, that would be a long video. And though I trust you to chill and hang around for that, I think that would be too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in a class ranking system, going from F class at the bottom to S class at the top, the superior, those that we love. Just in case I can't find a sound effect for that, I just did it. So that's how we're gonna rank them. Rank them in different types of classes so that we can group them together. I'll explain each class and why I put them in that class too as we go along. So we'll keep track of it. And before we get into the ranking, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That little thing, the thing that does this to the video, show it some love. And if you're not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe and we can chill and hang out a little bit more. And maybe talk about Stardew Valley a lot, because that'd be fun, right? Thanks so much. And now, let's get to the ranking. Starting off with F class. I would define F class as characters that I do not like. Plain and simple. I don't like you. I get a weird vibe from you. I'm not your biggest fan. I got maybe beef with you, even though you don't know it. I mean, yeah, because they don't know it, because they're NPCs and they're just doing what they're told. They're just going on in their lives in the game. They don't know I don't like them. Doesn't really affect them, but their existence affects me, and that's why they're in F class. I don't like them. And even though I'm appreciative of the goods and services they provide to me in the game, I still don't like them. Thank you for all of this, but I don't like you. So, in this class, starting off, we have Clint. Now listen, I get it. I totally get it. Clint is essential to the game. He runs the blacksmith. He opens the geodes for you. He upgrades your tools. He's there working hard every day. It's a good service that he provides the town. Thank you, Clint, for all that you do. However, I don't like you. I just feel like Clint is really creepy towards Emily, that he has these feelings he wants to share, but instead of sharing them openly and being honest with her, which Emily would either approve or disapprove in such a nice way, Clint. She's a good person, but you're creepy about it a little bit. I just wish you weren't. I mean, it's probably fine. He's probably not creepy at all. The guy is just doing his job, and he has a crush on this, a very beautiful person. A very beautiful person, like a very good crush. Like you aimed high. And I do acknowledge that it's probably the fandom fanning that flame of me thinking that Clint's a little creepy. I can admit that. But still, F class, Clint. F class. Sorry. Next in F class is only in F class for a specific time. This character is in F class. It is in F class for only a specific time. The rest of the time, they're ranked higher. I'll tell you where they're ranked later. But it is Mayor Lewis. And it is at the luau. He is a big ass jerk. He is like, oh, the governor's here. The governor's here to taste the soup. The governor's here to taste the soup. Why didn't you guys make it better? We're all eating this soup and the governor doesn't like it? Listen up here, Mayor Lewis. If you want the soup to taste good, why don't you come out and make it? Why don't you go out and farm your little farm and put the little vegetables in or whatever you need to make the soup taste better? Why do we gotta do the work for you? You want to impress this guy? You make the soup for everybody. We're all trying to have a good time at the beach and you're making it all about you. And I don't like it. And also, on that fact, go get your own dirty laundry from Marnie's house. Why do I have to go get it? That's gross. You're gonna go make me get your dirty laundry? Of course I'm gonna do like funny things with it. F class for those reasons for right now, but you have a higher ranking other times, okay? So anyway, that's F class. Moving on to D class. Now, the two people in this category, yes, there's only two people in this category, but these two people, I get it. You guys have problems. I understand. And to be honest, I have empathy for your situations that you're in right now. I can understand the pain of others. Even if they're pixels in a game, I can understand that pain, but I don't like the way that they treat others in the game. Number one is Pam. Now listen, Pam, I know you got something in your heart going on. You're trying to provide for your daughter. It's not going well. It's a hard world out there, but you're not living alone right now, okay? You're not living alone in your suffering. Your suffering brings Penny down too. And that's sad. It's sad for me to see Penny feel so low. And also, why are you drinking and then driving the bus? I don't know about that. Pam. So, D class for you. Am I still gonna buy you your house? Absolutely. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna get you your house, okay? Always. Next on the D class, it's Pierre. Again, somebody, I totally understand your pain. That capitalist machine, Jojo Mart, like bringing down the everyday man, that can be a lot of pressure on you. Fighting with the other place, it's got lower prices, it's trying to drive you out. You're just trying to be the local man providing. It's hard, I get it. But you're an absolute a-hole to your family. There's nothing wrong with working hard to provide for your family. I totally understand that. But in doing so, you abandon them and they feel quite alone without you. And even when you get together, you're totally aloof, or you're thinking about the store, or you're selling things at the markets, at the thing. It's all about your business all the time and nothing about them. When have you taken Caroline on a vacation? Take her on a date to the Star Drop Saloon. Why don't you do that? That'd be nice. And also, just leave your daughter alone. If she wants to hang out in a graveyard, let her. She's not doing anything. She's just hanging out there. She just wants to be herself. Just let her be herself, man. And why don't you just focus on yourself and being a better person? Okay, you're in D class. I'm still gonna buy stuff from you though, okay? I need the seeds and I wanna support you and not the Jojo Mart, okay? And that is D class. Next up we have C class. C class is like the middle lower side, you know? They're not as bad as D and F. I still want to associate with them. I still want to befriend them, but there are things about them that tick me off. Things that I'm like, you could be better. I expect better from you. So that's why you're in C class. And you're not in B class or A class or the superior class. Because you tick me off. There's only two again in C class. And first up in C class is Demetrius. Now listen, I think that Demetrius is pretty cool. I love a scientist. He's trying to help out the community by getting the science going, studying the surroundings, you know, making sure that we're okay. But as somebody who absolutely adores Sebastian, I just can't rank this guy any higher. Because Sebastian feels that he's not even acknowledged by his stepfather. And it's really sad. It's really sad to see. What makes Demetrius great, and probably could rank him a little bit higher if he was a little bit better to Sebastian, is the encouragement and the love that he has for Maro. He really supports Maro's passions and really pushes her to be her best. And I really do love that about him. I do think that he is a good dad to Maro. I just wish he was a better father figure for Sebastian. Also, another character that is on the C list but is ranked higher in general. This situation makes them at a C ranking for this particular situation. And that is Marnie. Why are you not at your home when I need you to feed my animals. You're never there when I need you. You're never there when my animals are at home starving. I haven't gotten them the hay, and I'm coming here as a good citizen of the town and putting money back into the town, asking you for hay. Where are you, Marnie? Come back to your space so I can buy some hay from you. Give me my dang hay when I need it, okay? Anyway, so that's the C ranking. As you can see, there aren't very many characters that I dislike. It's also really hard for me to rank a lot of characters low. So this next class is B class, and I've classified B class as characters that I don't hate. I don't hate them, and I like them. I like having them around the community. I like chatting with them when I'm in town, but I'm not really invested in their story. I don't really particularly care about them, which sounds harsh, but it's not, because I haven't ranked them lower, okay? And I'm saying that it's not harsh. But generally, I just don't care about them. I want to get high friendships with them because it's always a goal for me to be liked by everyone. Even in the video game, I must be liked by everyone. But here is the list of characters that are in the B class. We have George, Evelyn, Jody, Kent, Vincent and Jazz, the dwarf, and Mayor Lewis, again, when he's not at the luau, and when I don't have to fetch his shorts, I do enjoy talking to him. Also on the list, we have Marnie, again, when she's actually at the place where I can buy the hay. She's very useful in town, and you know, I like talking to her, seeing how she's doing. I like her nephew, so I like going into their house. It's a good time. And also, Caroline. Caroline has a little asterisk though, because she's on thin ice. Just like her husband Pierre, I don't really like the way that they talk about their daughter Abigail, and I really think that they should reconsider how wonderful of a daughter they have that has an imagination and wants to go off and explore in the Great White somewhere.
I want adventure in the Great White somewhere.
And I think they should be grateful for that. So, on thin ice, Caroline, and that is class B. Next up, we have class A. Characters that are almost at the top. I absolutely love these characters. I love interacting with them. I love giving them gifts, treating them well. They are amazing. I love having them in the game. I love them. First up, we have Linus. Linus, our sweet little man. I know he's kind of like, you know, living in the mountains, kind of a bush man. I think he's nice. He's always nice to me. He's a little standoffish of people, and to be honest, I get it. People can be real trash. Real trash. And not the trash that we woe through in the game, but actual, like, garbage humans. And speaking of garbage humans, who's ever throwing rocks outside of Linus's tent at night? You're done. You're done. Not an actual threat because they're an NPC, they're an actual in the game, but in the game, you're done. Next in A class, we have Sandy. Sandy is such a beautiful woman. She is the goddess of the desert. I love her. I love just coming to the desert to give her gifts. She is beautiful. It's also because I really suck at the dungeon in the desert. I really suck at it. Can't even get past like level 5. It's awful. So I come to the desert for Sandy. Also for cactus fruit for Sam, but again, really to see the beautiful goddess Sandy, I love you. Thank you. Next in A class, we have Gus. Gus, literally, you are the superhero. You are the person that is holding down this community. I don't know why you're not running for mayor. You would be a perfect mayor. You literally feed the community. You give them drink. You give them a place that they can come together and chill and relax and just be with each other and have a good time. You're amazing, Gus, and you do it with always a smile on your face. We love you, Gus. Thanks for being a part of the community, and thanks for being always so awesome. Next up, we have Leo from Ginger Island. Now, Ginger Island, after you complete the community center, you get a little message from Willie, the fisherman, and he will let you know that he has a boat. You gotta fix it, and you can get to this island and explore it. And one of the people on it is sweet baby Leo. Now, I don't want to spoil anything else for people that haven't gotten this far in the game, because I know there are people that haven't gotten this far, because it definitely took me a while to get this far. So I won't spoil anything for anybody, but sweet baby Leo needs to be protected at all costs. I love him, sweet baby Leo. Love him. And the final spot in the A class goes to the wizard. He literally lives in a tower. He is so cool. He's a wizard.
I'm a what?
It's got a little bit of a cool little backstory too. I love kind of getting to know him a little bit more. It's a lot of fun. Love that wizard. And that is A class. And now we've made it to the final class. It is S class, the superior class. I would rank these people in with the bachelors and bachelorettes. That's how much I love them. I love them so much. So let's get into it. There are two people that I've ranked in S class, the superior class. And the first person is Robin. What a freaking babe. Love Robin. She created one of my favorite bachelors in the game, Sebastian. Sebastian came from her. And you can tell she's a babe, he's a babe, we love it. But also on that, Robin works so hard for the community. A carpenter for the entire community, building things, getting stuff done, always. She's working so hard. Even in the gosh darn rain, well, I'm going to bed in the game. And she's still out there hammering away, building the stuff for me. Robin, you're a goddess. We love you. We love you, Robin. I love you, Robin. I love you. The final character in the S class, in the superior class, is a sweet, sweet fisherman, Willie. I love Willie so much. He's so chill. He's just so nice and kind. Every time you come up to him, he's talking about fish. I mean, that man loves to fish. What a chill hobby. You're fishing. You're standing out there in nature, with nature, fishing. It's a great time. And as someone that has a hard time fishing in the game, I appreciate the ultimate craftsman himself. You know, a talent. It really is a shame that you can't woo Willie in the game. You know, you can't try to marry him. That would be awesome. Maybe the 1.7 update, that would be awesome. We marry Willie. And so that's my ranking of the characters in Stardew Valley that you can give gifts to and create deeper friendships with. There are also many other different types of characters in Stardew Valley. It's really such a cool thing that you get to meet so many different characters in the game and get to know them. I really do wish that Gunther, you could be his friend and give him gifts, because I feel like he would have some stories, some tales to tell. But, you know, listen, we still get to give him kind of gifts. We get to give him stuff to make his museum better. So at least there's that with Gunther. But let me know your ranking. Are there characters that you like differently or dislike? Or let me know your ranking. I always love talking about Stardew Valley, so please talk away. Feel free to get your Stardew Valley thoughts out. I love to see it. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye. Gus for mayor. That'd be awesome.